Hello everyone. Chapter 5 Congruence of Triangles. First video. Chapter 5 Congruence of Triangles. Here you can see few plane figures. Consider about the first pair. I can place the second figure on the first figure. So, the second figure is coinciding with the first figure. Congruent plane figures. When we consider about a pair of these close plane figures, the both figures with same shape and same size. So we can coincide one on the another. So these pairs are congruent plane figures. A pair of plane figures which may be made to coincide is called a pair of congruent plane figures. Elements of two triangles. The sides and the angles are called the elements of a plane figure. Here you can see a triangle and you can see three interior angles and three sides. So, a triangle has 6 elements. Congruence of two triangles. We indicate the fact that two triangles are congruent by using the given symbol. Normally when we are putting the equal sign, we are using two hyphens in equal length. But in congruency, we should use 3 hyphens with the same length. It is sufficient to show that 3 of the elements are equal to show that a pair of triangles is congruent. There are 4 such cases. First case. Here you can see a pair of triangles. First triangle named as ABC and the second triangle PQR. In the first triangle, one side is with 7 centimeters and the other side is with 4 centimeters. In the second triangle PQR, one side with 7 centimeters and another side with 4 centimeters. And here the included angle is same in magnitude. It's 50 degrees. Now I am going to check whether the second triangle is coinciding with the first triangle. Yeah, these two triangles are congruent. Now we are going to prove this. In the triangles ABC and PQR, AB is equal to PQ. In here you should write the reason within brackets. Here the reason is given. Otherwise you can write it as data. Angle ABC is equal to angle PQR. And the reason is given. BC is equal to QR. And the reason is given. Therefore, the triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle PQR under the case SAS. So, we should write the case within a pair of parentheses. It's in side angle side. So, we shouldn't write SAS within brackets. Since the above two triangles are congruent, the remaining corresponding elements are also equal. So, AC is equal to PR. Now I am considering about the remaining angles. Angle BAC is equal to angle QPR. Angle ACB is equal to angle PRQ. So I think it's very clear about the first case. Here we are considering about two sides and the included angle of a triangle and two sides and the included angle of the another triangle. If two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to two sides and the included angle of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent under the case side angle side. I think now you have a real image about the first case side angle side. First example, according to the data marked on the figure, prove that the triangles ABC and ADC are congruent and write all the remaining corresponding elements. At first, we should consider about the given data. We should check whether the given one is the included angle or not. Proof: in the triangles ABC and ACD, here the side AB is equal to the side AD, and the reason is given. Angle BAC is equal to the angle CAD, and the reason is given. And it's very clear the side AC is a common side. Therefore, the triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle ACD under the case SAS. The corresponding elements of congruent triangles are equal. So, the side BC equal to the side CD, angle ABC equal to angle ADC, and angle ACB is equal to angle ACD. Do the activity number 1.